diggers, we are now in Poland. I've just landed and I'm making my way to Central Station. There is a subway which takes you directly from the airport down to Central Station in this really cool tram actually. So yeah, so I'm making my way to Central Station right now. The flight was actually quite good, so I'm very happy with the flight. Just if any of you are ever considering to go to Poland, yeah, look, even though cigarettes and alcohol are quite cheap, if you're going through places such as Doha or some of the other Arab areas, Dubai, or even if you're going via Singapore, Hong Kong, stock up on cigarettes or alcohol because nobody checks here. I mean, is allocating the resources to something as irrelevant as customs is not something they do here. I've been to Poland probably about 20 times now. Never, ever, ever have I been checked in customs. You basically pick up your bag and you make your way down to, well, you basically just leave pretty much. So it's simple as that. Anyway, yeah, that's just something on the side. Now, the plan of attack for this year. This year, we are going to be spending a week. Myself, little digger man, who's going to be picking me up at the train station in Katowice, which is about 350 kilometers from here. And once again, Lucas, his lovely wife and daughter, we are going on another trip, except this year we're actually going to Vienna, Austria. So last year we did Germany, this year we're doing Vienna. So that's going to be pretty interesting, and obviously I'm going to take you guys along as well. Now, I'll warn you right now that in contrast to my expeditions, my hunts in Australia, I'm going to be a little bit weird here in Poland when it comes to actually showing you my finds or perhaps even doing live digs. Now, well, there are two reasons. Number one, I mean, people say that I'm a little bit weird anyway, but that aside, the main reason why that is the case is because there are very strict laws here when it comes to archaeological objects. Anyway, diggers, yeah, you can't help bad luck, the battery went flat, but I do have a power bank which I've attached the camera to now. Anyway, yeah, I was just talking to you about weirdness and stuff, and about the laws here.
Stacja Warszawa, Żwirki i Wigury Station.
There are actually very strict rules here when it comes to seeking or searching for old stuff, archaeological stuff, right? Really, like I'm talking serious consequences here. We're talking 2 years in jail, okay? So the law is actually pretty simple. You are not allowed to look for old archaeological stuff, basically. Whether it be with a metal detector, whether it be with wetsuits, you know, scuba diving gear, or even if you're just walking around just without any stuff at all, you just can't do it, right? Obviously, if somebody gets caught, they're going to say, I'm not looking for old stuff, right? Fair enough. But then the police are going to check and they're going to look through your stuff. And then if you've got all this high-tech gear and if you've got old stuff on you or any evidence that you have old stuff, you're pretty much screwed, okay? And this law is for the protection of national treasures, pretty much, right? So, therefore, obviously, with this in mind, I need to be very careful with the way that I do the metal detecting. And I can't exactly, you know, like, if I was to find something, I can't just say, oh, cool, a Nazi coin, I love it, you know, national treasure, whatever. You know, I can't do that. Because if I do get picked up by the police, and if the police looks for evidence, and they might do that, and they take up the camera or whatever, I'm basically screwed. Like, I'm seriously screwed, and I don't think there's going to be much tolerance for that. So therefore, I have to be very careful with what I say. I can open up a little bit more once I come back to Australia, but I certainly can't do it now. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. So sometimes I might be giving little hints or tips or sort of, telling you, man, we've got some good stuff here. So you're just going to have to bear with me on that. Okay? So that's basically it. In terms of Austria, I've done a little bit of research as well. In Austria, that's going to be interesting because in Austria, there are very strict laws, just like in Poland, with regards to architectural fines and historic fines. Okay, all the evidence is going to suggest that we won't fall under that. Okay, if the police do approach us, then that's not going to be a problem. But where there is a problem, potentially could be a problem, is in the situation where you need to get the landowner's permission. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you dig, you need to get the landowner's permission, right? So even though we're going to be planning on doing playgrounds and local parks, the landowners of playgrounds and local parks are the city council. Okay, so unlike in Australia, we can't just roll up and start digging there, because every piece of land has an owner, whether it's a private owner or whether it's going to be a city council owner. So that's the law, right? Now, it obviously depends on how the police, will view that. I've actually called up from Australia, I've called up a number of metal detecting stores, and I've asked them specifically, I've said, listen, what's the story with that, and that's why I know what the rules are. And one store said, look, don't worry about it, look, this is the law, but no one really cares, the police are friendly, and so forth, so just don't worry about it, it's the technicality. Another person said, yeah, look, don't do it. Another guy from another metal detecting place said, yeah, look, don't do it because, you could have issues and so forth, because that is the law. And so, that being the law, I understand that. It's where the issue here is how the law is enforced, whether it's strictly enforced or not strictly enforced. And that's where I'm getting conflicting stories. So that's going to be quite interesting. Okay, diggers, I'm going to tell you now, even though you have not seen, probably once you're going to be watching this clip, you still won't actually see all of my last year's trip, because I've uploaded up to day 17 from last year. So I do apologise for that you're going to be waiting for a year. But I tell you what, diggers, I was, like I said, I was giving sort of signals and signs last year, but man, I found some pretty good stuff, alright? So, I found some pretty good stuff, okay? Which unfortunately I can't talk to you about it now, but I will talk to you about it some other time. Yeah, so that's it. So look, it's going to be I think it's going to be really enjoyable. I have got a heap of content from my Australian digs over the past, literally 1 year. Like, I've been doing a lot of hunting, I've been doing a lot of filming. I just haven't had really the opportunity to edit it, to upload it and so forth, because I've got, it's sort of very low on my priorities. So I do apologise, but look, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm well. A lot has been happening. And I'll just let you know about it. So please, stick with me, and I think this will be enjoyable for you. Thank you, diggers. See you soon.